Everyone, welcome to economics class. Today we will discuss about consumption function as well as investment expenditure in an economy. Dear students, so far we have studied that aggregate demand refers to the planned expenditure incurred on the goods and services produced domestically during an accounting year. We discussed about the components of aggregate demand. In two-sector economy, AD is equal to C plus I, where C refers to the private consumption expenditure and I refers to the private investment expenditure. In three-sector economy, AD is equal to C plus I plus G, where C refers to private consumption expenditure, I refers to private investment expenditure, and G refers to government expenditure, and government expenditure includes consumption as well as investment. In an open economy, AD is equal to C plus I plus G plus X minus M, where X means exports and M means imports. So X minus M means net exports. Now we will discuss about the Keynesian model. In Keynesian model, AD is equal to C plus I, where C refers to the consumption expenditure made by private individuals as well as government, and I refers to the investment expenditure made by government, that is autonomous investment. Today we will discuss about the consumption expenditure as well as investment expenditure in this present video. Let's start the topic. What is consumption function? Consumption function shows functional relationship between consumption and its main determinant, that is income. So C is a function of Y. As it is very much clear to you that consumption depends on income. Higher the income, higher will be the consumption. Everybody can understand this very statement that consumption depends on income. Now, few more observations are there you must keep in your mind. That is, there is positive relationship between consumption and income. Higher the income, higher will be the consumption expenditure, and vice versa. Then when income is zero, consumption is not zero, means there is always some minimum level of consumption or minimum survival level of consumption in the economy. Means when income is zero, even when income is zero, consumption is not zero, and the basic requirements or minimum requirements are taken from past savings. Then when income increases, consumption also increases, and when income decreases, consumption also decreases. Now, very important point, after a particular level of income, as income increases, consumption also increases, but does not increase in the same proportion because people start saving a part of their income. So dear students, you are to keep 3 points in your mind while discussing about the consumption function. Number 1, when income is zero, consumption is not zero because of minimum survival level of consumption. Number 2, when income increases, consumption also increases because income and consumption are positively related with each other. Number 3, when income increases, after a particular level, consumption does not increase in the same proportion because people start saving a part of their income. So these are the 3 basic concepts that you must keep in your mind. Now, it can be, yes, these are the important observations we have already discussed. In this very point, second point is there, autonomous consumption. Okay, let me read this slide also. There will always be a minimum level of consumption when income is zero, that is called autonomous consumption. So the consumption expenditure at zero level of income is known as autonomous consumption, and autonomous consumption is denoted by C bar. Autonomous consumption is that level of consumption when income is zero. So autonomous consumption leads to negative saving. When income is zero but consumption is there, so this consumption expenditure will be met through past savings. So when income is zero, savings are negative. Move to the next topic. This is about the tabular presentation. Yes, dear students, it is a hypothetical table. You must learn this table because we will use this table to explain 3 or 4 concepts of this very chapter. Income, this is income 0, 50, 100 and 150. Income is measured in crores. I have already told you that income is denoted by capital Y. So, income is 0, consumption is 20. How to learn this? How to learn this table? Income will start from 0 and you are to give gap of 50, 50, 50. And consumption will start from 20 and you have to give a gap of 40, 40, 40. So, when income is 0, consumption is not 0, it is 20 crores. So, 20 crores will be the autonomous consumption or minimum level of consumption. When income increases, consumption also increases. This is when income is 100, consumption is also 100. So when income and consumption in the economy are equal, this is known as break-even point in the economy. Clear? So you are to learn this. What is break-even point in the economy or what is break-even level of income? Break-even level of income is the level of income where consumption expenditure in the economy is exactly equal to the income level. Now, after this, income is 150 crores and consumption is 140. So what we can conclude that when income increases, consumption also increases, but not increases in the same proportion because people start saving a part of their income. So dear students, you are to learn the definition of break-even point. It may be asked in terms of definition or it can be asked as a question that explain the concept of consumption function with reference to break-even point. Got it, beta? Move to the next topic. This is the explanation through a diagram. This is a diagram as we have already discussed that income curve is a curve that makes an angle of 45 degree with x-axis. Consumption will be taken on y-axis and income will be taken on x-axis. We have already discussed that in ADAS concept of AD, aggregate demand and aggregate supply, or in Keynesian model, income is always taken on x-axis because it is the determinant. Now, what's about the C? C means the consumption. CC means the C line or consumption line. Dear students, as we have already discussed, that when income is 0, consumption is not 0. It means the consumption curve will not start from origin. Why it will not start from origin? Because consumption is never 0. When income is 0, there is some minimum level of consumption. This is the minimum level of consumption and this is C bar. So, because of minimum survival level of consumption, consumption curve will start somewhere from y-axis. कहीं से भी इसको y-axis से start करना है. It will be a positively sloped upward rising curve because it is positively related with income. So whenever we are to show a curve which is positively related and upward rising, it will be like this. So consumption curve will be a positively sloped curve. Got it, beta? Now, yes, beta. Now, this is the break-even point. E, instead of E, we can denote it as Q. So Q is a break-even point because when income is OY, consumption and income are equal. So this is the break-even point. Before break-even point, consumption curve is higher than the income curve. That's why C will be greater than Y. And after break-even point, Y is greater than C. Now, C is greater than Y, means people are using their past saving. So, savings will be negative. At break-even point, Y is equal to C. The entire income is used for consumption, means saving is 0. After break-even point, income is greater than C, means people are saving a part of their income. So, dear students, keep in your mind, before break-even point, consumption is greater than income. That's why savings are negative. At break-even point, income is equal to consumption. Therefore, saving is 0. After break-even point, income is greater than consumption, that's why there will be positive savings. Got it, beta? Move to the next topic. This is about the propensity to consume. It is again a very important topic. What is propensity to consume? Propensity to consume shows a schedule or a table, or simply we can say this is a table that shows different levels of consumption expenditure corresponding to different levels of income in an economy. As we have already discussed that when income increases or income changes, consumption also changes. So what is propensity to consume? Propensity means the desire. So this, it shows the desire to consume corresponding to different levels of income. In fact, it is the ratio of consumption and income. It has two aspects. One is the average propensity to consume and second is the marginal propensity to consume. So I think you are capable to understand what is propensity to consume. Propensity to consume means the desire to consume corresponding to different levels of income. It is the ratio between consumption and income. It has two aspects. One is average propensity to consume and second is marginal propensity to consume. So what is average propensity to consume? Average propensity to consume is the ratio between total consumption and total income, that is C by Y. Whenever we are to study the ratio, it will be C by Y. So dear students, you are to learn this formula. APC means C by Y. This is the ratio between consumption and expenditure. Now, this is a tabular presentation of APC. As we have just learned about this table, this is Y 0, 50, 100 and 150. C means 20, 60, 40, 100 and 140. Now what is APC? APC means C by Y. So 20 by 0, it must be infinity. हम इसको 0 भी डैश भी लिख सकते हैं, हम इसको infinity भी लिख सकते हैं, हम इसको डैश भी लिख सकते हैं. Next, this is 60 by 50, this is 125. Then 100 by 100, this is 1. 140 by 150, this is 0.933. Now what we can conclude from this very table that APC can be greater than 1, can be less than 1. Keep in your mind, this is greater than 1, this is 1, this is less than 1. Now few questions are there. Yes dear students, few questions are there. Can APC be 0? No. APC cannot be 0 because C can never be 0. Got it बेटा? APC 0 कब होता? जब consumption 0 होता और consumption कभी 0 नहीं होता. So first question, can APC be 0? No, because consumption can never be 0. Next, can APC be negative? Again the answer is no, because consumption can never be negative. कभी negative नहीं होता, इसलिए APC negative भी नहीं होगा. Got the concept? I am repeating these two questions. Can APC be 0? No, because consumption can never be 0. Can APC be negative? No, because consumption can never be negative. One more concept is there. If we observe this table carefully, with the increase in income, APC is continuously decreasing. Earlier it is 1.25, then 1, then 0.933, and further it will continue to reduce. Why? The question is, why APC decreases with the increase in income? The answer is that because people start saving a part of their income. As income increases, consumption does not increase in the same proportion because people start saving a part of their income. Got the concept? Move to the next topic. This is about the marginal propensity to consume. Dear students, again keep in your mind, whenever you have the term marginal, it means change. So marginal propensity to consume refers to the ratio between change in consumption and change in income. APC means the ratio between total consumption and total income, while MPC refers to the ratio between change in consumption and change in income. So formula is delta C by delta Y. Change in consumption, change in income. Let's have a table. The same table is there. Y 0, 50, 100, 150. Consumption 20, 60, 100, 140. Now what is change in income? Change in income, when it is 0, there will be no change. वैसे भी change रिलेटिव होता है, हम किसी के साथ कंपेयर करके चेंज निकालते हैं. सो सेकेंड में 50 minus 0 it is 50, 100 minus 50 50 50 and so on. So then change in consumption, first dash, then 60 minus 20 it is 40, 100 minus 60 it is 40, 140 minus 100 this is 100. What is MPC? MPC means delta C by delta Y. Change in income delta C, change in consumption delta Y. So this is 40 by 50. 40 by 50. This is 0.8 against 0.8 against 0.8. So what we can conclude that marginal propensity to consume is constant. One more thing you must keep in your mind. MPC refers to the slope of C line. MPC because it is the ratio between change in consumption and change in income. That's why MPC is the slope of C line, that is the consumption line. So what is observed from this table that the slope of consumption line or the slope of C line is constant. Whenever the slope of a curve is constant, it will be a linear curve, that is it will be a straight line curve. So again a conclusion is there. Why consumption curve is a straight line? Because its slope, that is MPC, is constant. Clear? अब यहाँ पर हमने अपना जो हाइपोथेटिकल एग्जाम्पल लिया, इसमें MPC कांस्टेंट आ रही है. हम कांस्टेंट ही लेकर चलेंगे क्योंकि हमें इसमें ये रिजल्ट ऑब्जर्व करना, रिजल्ट हमें कंक्लूड करना है कि बिकॉज MPC इज़ कांस्टेंट दैट्स वाई C लाइन इज़ अ लीनियर कर्व और अ स्ट्रेट लाइन कर्व. लेकिन अगर आपके पास कोई नंबरिकल क्वेश्चन, कोई टैबुलर क्वेश्चन पेपर में आ जाता है तो MPC ज़रूरी नहीं है आपकी कांस्टेंट ही आएगी. जो आपका क्वेश्चन है यू आर जस्ट टू यूज़ द फॉर्मूला और जो आपका आंसर आ रहा है वही आपका फाइनल आंसर आएगा. आप किसी भी कंडीशन में ये नहीं लिखोगे कि MPC को कांस्टेंट ही रहना चाहिए, MPC रिड्यूस नहीं हो सकती, MPC इंक्रीज नहीं हो सकती. नहीं, आपको उतना ही आंसर देना जितना आपसे क्वेश्चन पे पूछा जाएगा. मूव टू द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक. दिस इज द डायग्राम. नाउ दिस इज द डायग्राम. Again, this is the consumption, this is the income. As we have already studied that C line will start somewhere from y-axis because of autonomous consumption, because of minimum survival level of consumption, and minimum survival level of consumption is C bar. So OR will be C bar, and this upward rising curve indicates the total consumption. Total consumption will have two components. One is the C bar, means the consumption at zero level of income, and other, this is dependent on income, means consumption expenditure will have two components. One independent of income, which is known as C bar, and secondly which is dependent on income. As income increases, consumption also increases. So it is BY, where B means MPC and Y means income. Got it, beta? C means this is C function or C equation or algebraic expression of C function. Clear? Algebraic expression of C function. This is C is equal to C bar plus BY, where C bar means autonomous consumption or the consumption at zero level of income. Then B means MPC. What is MPC? Slope of consumption curve, that is delta C by delta Y. And what is Y? Y refers to the income. Now, what's about the algebraic expression? This is C bar plus BY, level of consumption, autonomous consumption, marginal propensity to consume, also known as slope of C line. The formula is delta C by delta Y. And what is Y? Level of income in the C bar plus BY. So substitute the values which are given to you, 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 variables are there. You will be given any 3, and on the basis of these 3 you are to find out the fourth one. Now move to the next topic. This is investment expenditure. What is investment expenditure? It refers to the expenditure incurred by the producers on goods and services meant for further production. It is of two types. One is the induced investment and second is the autonomous investment. Dear students, investment expenditure refers to the expenditure which is made on the goods and services for further production. Clear? Now two types, one is the induced and second is the autonomous. Let's discuss them in detail. First is induced investment. Induced investment is made by the private sector for the motive of profitability, for the motive of maximization of profit, and it depends on income level as well as on expected profitability. What we have to keep in your mind, it is positively related with income level. Higher the income, higher will be the इंड्यूस्ड इन्वेस्टमेंट. इंड्यूस्ड का मतलब ये होता है मोटिवेटेड, जो किसी चीज़ पर डिपेंड कर रहा है, और ये किस पर डिपेंड कर रहा है? इनकम पर डिपेंड कर रहा है. अपने डायग्राम को स्टडी करिए. आपके डायग्राम में व्हेन इनकम इज OY0, इन्वेस्टमेंट इज OY1. क्लियर? व्हेन इनकम इज OY0, इन्वेस्टमेंट इज OI0. व्हेन income increases to OY1, investment also increases to OI1. Means induced investment curve or investment curve is upward rising positively sloped curve because of the positive relationship between income and investment. Move to the next. This is autonomous investment. This is made by government and does not depend on income level as well as on expected profitability. Means the motive is social welfare, so it does not depend on the income. जो कंपल्सरी है उतनी इन्वेस्टमेंट की ही जाएगी. अभी हमने देखा पेंडेमिक पीरियड में गवर्नमेंट को इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटीज़ को कैरी करने के लिए जो इन्वेस्टमेंट करना है वो करना ही है. मतलब इट इज़ नॉट इंड्यूस्ड बाय द इनकम, सो इट रिमेन्स सेम at different levels of income. When income is OY0, it is OA. When income increases to OY1, it is still OA. When income further increases to OY2, it is still OA. Means the autonomous investment curve is horizontally parallel to x-axis. Induced investment, upward rising curve because of the positive relationship between income and investment, and autonomous investment curve is a horizontal parallel to x-axis. Why? This is a horizontal curve parallel to x-axis, indicating no relationship between income and investment. Clear beta? So in Keynesian model, AD is equal to C plus I, where C refers to consumption expenditure made by private individuals as well as government. So we have discussed about the C function in an economy. Next, this is I. I refers to autonomous investment in the Keynesian model, because according to Keynes, it is the responsibility of government to pull out an economy out of the financial crisis. So the maximum responsibility is given to the government, whether it is the consumption or it is for the investment. Because the induced investment, that is the investment by the private sector, depends on income, depends on expected profitability, also depends on rate of interest. So इतनी ज़्यादा डिपेंडेंसी होने की वजह से उसको रिलायबल सोर्स नहीं माना जाता. इसलिए केंज क्या कह रहा है? अकॉर्डिंग टू केंज, AD is equal to C plus I. So we have discussed about the consumption function as well as investment function. So dear students, it is your homework to go through the textbook as well as to listen this video carefully and revise the entire topics properly. Stay home, stay safe, do your work properly. Goodbye dear students. Have a wonderful day.